Hey, isn't that your bodyguard?
Welcome to part 6, and I spared you the trouble of... I spared you the horrors of me walking out of Cheagle Woods because nobody wants to see that.
Also, I wanted to bring this up. Apparently the voice actor Sandy Rock also voiced Chibiusa from Sailor Moon. Just thought that was relevant.
In front of the forest, just like you asked.
Yeah, it makes sense. A lot of very popular voice actors are in Tales games.
Yeah, just wanted to bring that up because of
what's going on?
what we discussed in the last part.
Yeah.
Anyway, Royal Douchebag here is wondering what the hell's going on, and we just don't. I just refuse to care.
They're the ones who've been emitting the
It turns out Jade is a sadistic asshole. He's like, oh, by the way, these guys captured Ion, even though we clearly didn't.
I'm sure. Actually, if you notice, he's just saying that. I'm sure.
I know. That's just Jade being Jade.
It's like, all right.
There's a reason why he's my favorite character.
It's like, all right, let's go. You want some crumpets? It's like, all right, let's go. You want some pizza? Okay.
Sounds about right.
It's like, all right, pizza for prisoners. We do. So you go in there, you have a. I would laugh so hard if we went on the Tartarus. And on it you have like little restaurants on like Subway or Starbucks on it. It's like, holy crap!
That'd be awesome.
I never have to leave home.
I love the Tartarus. Although now every time I hear that name, I can't help but think of Fairy Tail. God damn it, Fairy Tail.
Or Doctor Who.
Emerged inside Malkuth territory near Tartarus Valley.
This was the first game where I actually heard the name Tartarus. Apparently it's used in a lot of things.
It's used in a lot of things now, yeah.
Yeah, it must have some kind of significance somewhere. I just don't know where it originated.
Well, I'll look it up and we'll give it back to you on the next part. Just like the.
I just know that it's the name of the villain organization in Fairy Tail.
Yeah, let's not get into that.
That's all I know about it, because I don't really watch Fairy Tail all that much.
Yeah, let's not get into that, because Fairy Tail's all kinds of confusing.
What about you, Luke? What's your full name?
It's your typical shonen anime. What are you gonna expect?
It's not shonen.
You idiots tried to
Oh, I thought it was. Oh no, it's Bones.
Yeah.
Never mind.
And people are still wondering. People are still wondering when it's gonna cross over with DBZ because it's too crazy not to do.
A duke?
It won't because it's not fun. Because it's not the same animation studio.
They've done crazier crossovers before.
What's this about
If anything, they would cross over with Bleach.
They've already done that.
We're here only because
Yeah,
of seventh phone
my point
number.
No, I'm
exactly.
saying they've already done that with what was it?
It wasn't an act of
Jump
aggression
Ultimate
against
Stars.
Malkuth by
So.
House Fabra.
Yeah. Anyways, here we have a massive plot dump.
I wouldn't really call it a plot dump. More like crap.
telling the truth.
More like plot.
I don't
If you
feel
can.
any hostility.
I can't talk. I'm sorry. What I was trying to say is, if by plot dump you mean if you mean plot dump, you mean pretty much say everything we already know,
Fine,
then
make
yes.
fun of me.
In a way, it's more
Ask for their help.
it's more an expansion on what we already know.
Yeah.
We're headed for Kimlaska, under orders from His Majesty Peony the Ninth, Emperor of Malkuth.
And now we're getting to the
AKA people you
main
don't care
plot
about.
of this game. Big shock!
what?
There's a war.
Have
There's
you
supposed
seen
to be a
a war's
war
gonna
going on
start?
in the Tales game between two nations.
You
This has
guys
never been done
backwards,
before.
Luke.
Shifty
We're
eyes.
trying to
Yeah.
prevent a war from breaking out.
Yeah, I
Nothing
like it.
against Tales
Yeah, I'm not
games.
gonna lie. After I watched this scene, I'm like, there's gonna be a war by the end of this game, isn't there?
Are relations between Kimlaska and
What
Malkuth-
name a Tales game that doesn't have a war between two nations?
That's a very good
I
point.
think you're the only one who doesn't know.
I mean, even Symphonia 2 in a way has a war between
know,
two separate
you're
nations.
about-
No,
too.
even the
Even
first
if they're
game
the
had
same
even
world.
the first game had a
We're
war.
going to release you now.
Well, the first game had a better reason for it. I'm not going to deny that, but
I'm not gonna comment on Don because I find you already know my rage on that crap.
First,
exactly. I'm just saying
What
that
if you feel you can
even if
trust
it's just a minor one, it's still a main plot point to every Tales game, which is fine. It works.
Yes, prevent the war. That's probably
So
going
it
to happen.
turns out Malkuth is trying to prevent a war, and it's supposedly Kimlaska that's starting the war. What?
If we were to explain, and then you
It's
decided not
it's
to
like you're on the
cooperate,
inside.
we would
There's
be
nothing to
forced
fear.
to
It's like no. It's like you know.
This
Excuse me.
matter is a state secret.
It's like the translators
That's why
from
I'm
Mars
urging you
Attacks.
to
It's
make
like
up your mind
it's like
first.
trust us, we are your friends, and they're still blowing
I
stuff
hope
up.
we have your understanding.
Don't run. We just want to talk.
It's exactly like that.
I'm sure they'll tell you the details after you agree to help. I'll be waiting.
And again, while Luke is definitely being an ass, at this point I can somewhat sympathize with him because he did kind of just get abducted by
You
Malkuth
gotta have
here.
no. At this point, you have a reason to be kind of antagonistic.
Yeah, that's
Just a bit,
what
just
I
a
mean.
bit.
You kind of just got abducted by
I
your
think even
rival.
you'll start to
But
get
you
an
got-
idea of
military,
what's
Well, you
going
start
on.
to you start to at least appreciate the hospitality.
Oh yeah.
Let's go exploring.
I mean, they gotta find a way to explain how Malkuth works.
You know, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for Mew to have their comeuppance. It's like,
Why
It's-
Mew?
huh?
Why Mew?
Have you seen the crap that she deals with?
You mean
Is it he? I can't. I keep
Mew
hearing
is
things. I keep hearing
actually a
things back
boy.
and forth with this guy.
Mew is actually a boy.
Is it a boy? Gotta say
He's just voiced by
I
a...
don't think they've actually. I don't think
just-
they've actually discussed that quite yet. They keep referring. They keep referencing Mew by his first name. So I keep forgetting.
or thing.
No, I'm ignoring what he says.
Okay, now little things like that, of like Luke bitching at Tyr for like everything's your fault. If you had just not shown up in the first place, like no,
No, I'm pretty
No,
sure this
Luke.
would have happened regardless.
if Tyr hadn't shown up, then I'm pretty sure Malkuth would be at your front door right now.
Ding dong. It's like ding dong. We have cookies.
Now you can go talk to Jade, but there's a couple of little things you can do before
Yeah,
that.
you can go exploring for better stuff.
It's completely optional.
I went exploring for better stuff, and there's actually some pretty good stuff up here.
Yeah. Actually, you could just say yeah, but you can do the other stuff later too. It's just faster to do this now. I meant to say yes that first time. Sorry for me having to re-talk to him the second time.
Derpy.
I kind of skimmed through the dialogue a little too quickly and hit no again.
Get derpy derp.
My bad.
Eh.
Like stuff like
It's
that.
like, you don't take anything seriously. You don't take me seriously.
Small localized broken out.
Exactly.
it's a, then she probably would like,
It's likely
there's a
those
reason
will
I don't
soon
take anything you say
escalate into
seriously.
full-scale war.
No, like, you don't take anything
After all, the
seriously.
truce for the hardcore
You
is
don't
only
take
15
things
years
seriously.
old.
Seriously, shut up.
People stop saying seriously.
Peony has written a letter
Never.
proposing a formal peace treaty.
Nah.
Ooh, Emperor Peony.
They requested my aid as a neutral ambassador.
Sounds like a grand fella.
Sounds like a great.
I'd like to
sounds
meet
like a
this guy.
great.
People
Sounds
think
like a
you've gone
great
missing.
plan. That's going to backfire later.
Master Van went looking for you, you know.
Sounds like a great
That's
guy.
getting
Wish we
matters
could meet him
within the
before
order
the
of
shit
law.
goes down. Probably not gonna happen.
Nah, probably not. He's good.
A
Yeah,
conflict
for
is
right now,
unfolding
he's
between the
he's
reformist
certain not
Foe
appearing
Master
in this
faction
game.
centered around Ion,
At least for right now, I'm sure.
and the conservative
Here's the
Grand
plot
Maestro
dump.
faction
This is the
centered
plot
around
dump,
Grand
yes.
Maestro Mose.
Moses.
I'm
So
sorry.
you have-
I'm sorry, but every time he says,
I managed
every
to
time
escape
Grandmaster
from
Mose
Mose's
is brought up,
custody
I
with the
keep
help
thinking
of the
Mose from
Malkuth
Simpsons.
military.
Mo!
Oh, no wonder he's so ticked. Oh, no wonder he's so ticked off. There's like this one kid that keeps prank calling him.
Why don't you like me? Fine, I'll make my own religion with blackjack and hookers, and no one else is invited.
Master faction? No way.
It's like, oh, no wonder he wants to wage war. There's always that one kid that keeps
Neutral.
prank calling him.
Yulia's score is
Oh,
important,
shit.
but so are the phone master's wishes.
And Tyr is a neutral party for
Guys,
the Grand
hello?
Maestro
You wanna slow
faction.
down so I
It's
can
like,
follow?
it's like Mo's Pope place.
My apologies. I'd forgotten the young master here hasn't a clue
And
about
this
the
is
world around you.
this basically explains why she's
did
trying to
you
kill
say?
her brother, because her brother is not part of the
Regardless
Maestro
of the state of
faction.
affairs within the order, I must deliver
You
this
know,
letter to
she actually knows
Kimlaska.
he's evil and stuff.
But we are the soldiers of an enemy nation.
Well,
These
there's
emissaries of peace
there's
will be
that,
easy for us to
but
cross the border.
well,
The game hints that
Depends
Tyr-
on your
no, no,
definition
the
of
game-
evil. The
no,
game-
I'm trying to say that
Fear.
the game hints that Tyr knows more than
That is why we need your help.
what she's giving
No,
out.
really, we
That's
just need
what
your
we're
social
getting at.
status.
yeah,
And we're not going to be able to know that
Oh,
until
I'm
it
hurt,
actually
Gramps.
happens. So.
Is that all I'm good
yeah,
for?
not for a long time, but
And didn't anyone ever teach you to
So I'm
bow
gonna-
your
I'm
head
not
in
gonna
respect
spoil
of asking
anything.
someone for a favor?
I'm sorry, you little
Don't
crackhead.
act like that, Luke. You don't want a war either, do you?
I'm pretty sure you're not in any
Seriously,
place
Luke.
to be demanding that kind of
Well-
thing. I'm just saying. Because you
And
you
this is
literally
probably
you're
this is what made me,
you're
which is why I love Jade.
Like, I'm not even joking. You're literally surrounded with people with all kinds of crap, all kinds of armaments. I don't think you're in any position to be demanding such a request.
Something as petty as this.
This is why I love Jade.
Fine, whatever. You just need me
If
to
you're
talk to my
gonna
uncle, right?
do it the douchey way.
You have my deepest gratitude. Now, by your leave, Master Luke, I must attend to other matters.
Now, this is what made me love Jade as my favorite character right here.
As you wish, Master Luke.
The fact that he goes out of his way to say that to piss him off is hilarious.
I'm going to be a dick to you the entire game.
And he says it in the most sarcastic way possible. It's fantastic.
I'm going to be a dick to you this entire game, and you're going to freaking like it.
No, he's only a dick to Luke because he fucking
Of
deserves
course,
it.
that's what I'm talking about. Why do you think I brought it up?
That's why I love Jade. Like, Jade, and it's not just Luke. Jade will be a snarky asshole to everybody when they deserve it, and it's perfect.
Why did you get involved in the mess it didn't you? Well, there's a reason for that. Let's see, a couple of years ago, there's this one game called Tales of Symphonia, and there's this one girl named Colette who looks extremely like me, except blue.
No, she does not! She does not look anything like Ion. What are you saying?
The resemblance
damn
is
it.
there, and you know it.
How is there a resemblance? For one, Ion doesn't have nearly as long of a hair as Colette.
They dress
Secondly, Ion's hair is green, not
listen, they
blonde.
dress the same, except Ion is green.
Ion's part of a freaking religious group. Of course he's going to be looking like that. And Colette was also the religious figure of that game, so of course they're going to dress similarly.
I'm just saying they look similar. They practically act similar.
I understand why you'd say that.
I'm just saying the comparison is there.
If I go with you?
Fair enough.
Fine with me.
Anyway, this is probably the only.
Annis wants to join with us.
Thank you.
Why not? I could use a third party member.
Why not? I need someone else. I need someone else to tag along
so I
anyway.
don't like her.
Wait. No, I'm not.
Alice, Tyr said she was neutral, remember?
Neutral party means whatever.
Okay, I'm
Meaning she
sorry.
would not get along well with Zap Brannigan.
No, it's all right. Many Oracle Knights do side with the Grand Maestro faction.
What makes a man
You are
turn
so
neutral?
nice.
Quest for power?
Oh,
Money? Or were
thank
you
you.
just born with a heart full of neutrality? Sir, that doesn't make any sense. Quiet, Kif.
Kif, way to a woman's heart is through her parents. Have sex with them and you're in.
Ew. At the risk of spoiling, we never actually do know who Tyr's parents are
I
because
was
they're
trying
dead,
to
but-
be funny.
It's a funny
I know,
story.
I know.
They're making
That's
it for
literally
like
the only
hidden.
quote from
They
Zap
must use
Brannigan
it
I
for lighting
remember.
here.
So,
Phone stones are those glass rocks floating up in the sky, right?
So we have phone stones, basically this
Phone
game's
stones are
version
sacred
of
stones created when the stars were. Don't call them
X-Spheres
glass.
or Blastia or whatever
Alright,
magic
alright.
MacGuffin Tales games tend to use.
basically, if you're familiar with Vesperia, this is this game's version of Blastia Cores.
Yeah. Or X-Gems.
That works too.
or X-Spheres, whatever. It's this game's plot MacGuffin with how magic works.
Because go with it.
Basically.
Go with it. We're trying to develop a world here.
Okay, Annis.
That's a battleship. What do you expect?
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, for it being a battleship, it's pretty awesome.
Can't really compare it to a cruise liner. Oh no, no shit.
I do have to admit that Annis's skit portrait is pretty damn adorable.
Well, you have to admire that she's at least trying.
Oh yeah, I like Annis. I almost said Natalia.
That reminds me. There is another difference with the skits in the PS2 version and the skits in the 3DS version. For some reason, the skits in the 3DS version are really choppy while in motion.
Yeah.
You know how security cameras are sometimes having like a 3-second delay.
Oh,
yeah, it's kinda like that.
It probably had to do with... They just did a really poor job of compressing the audio or the image and whatnot. But we have Annis, who's this game's tank.
So you want to use that character whenever possible.
If you want to go for physical power, you keep Annis in your party at all times.
She has
holy crap.
She has magic, but you barely ever use it.
She's the tank character. She's gonna have really high physical attack and defense.
Also, she starts off like literally 7 levels on, like not 7, listen to me, 3 levels under you.
True. I'd give her a capacity core, but unfortunately we only have 2 at the moment.
Why would you start her off that low? I don't understand.
That's only 2 levels below. It's not a big deal.
I are confused.
I mean, fuck. Jade starts at level 23.
In the 3DS version, he starts at 45.
Oh no! You're right. Yeah, Jade starts at like near level 50. So yeah.
I was getting ready to. I was getting ready to correct you there. I don't know where you got that number from.
I knew he started out super high. I couldn't remember exactly what level it was.
It's 45.
Something like yeah.
Oh no, Luke! What should we do?
Stop hugging me for one.
Bridge,
Bah.
what's going on?
Well, somebody caught on fire.
Something happened. Well, we're being attacked by griffins.
Anchovies. What was that? Anchovies!
What?
The first episode of SpongeBob.
The ship is yours.
Oh, okay.
What does that smelly smell? That smells smelly.
I love that line. Jade, what do we do? You're the captain. You do it. Oh right.
Oh yeah. I forgot my own I forgot my own title.
It's just some monsters.
I mean, I can understand
Griffins
why
don't
he would
normally
want to
work
get
in groups. It's dangerous
figure out
when
what Jade would
monsters
do,
act
because I mean,
unusually.
it's fucking Jade. Jade is the resident badass of this game. Why wouldn't you want his advice?
Road rage.
Yeah, apparently we kind of got shot at.
It's like.
Oh no! Now there's laggers on the Tartarus. Fantastic.
They said this griffin's carrying ligers. How does that make sense?
Ligers are
Well,
the
apparently griffins are bigger than ligers if they can carry them.
That doesn't even make sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
I'm just saying. It's like
Horde of those things
wild
here.
animals don't work together.
We're dead if we stay on this ship. Let
It's
me
the
off
equivalent
this
of a swallow carrying a coconut.
But the
Stop.
lime
It's
and the
dangerous to go
coconut, you
outside
drink it
now.
both.
Not that.
That's right.
Oh god.
And suddenly this guy. Man, this guy is a fucking badass.
Now gone from me sight.
Not nearly as much of a badass as Jade, but still.
No, I see that weapon and I keep thinking Grim is like, give me back me sight.
Jade Curtis, commander of the 3rd Division of the Malkuth.
I don't know
Imperial
why, but I
Forces.
always like it when
Named
characters
as
use
Jade the Necromancer.
like scythes. Scythes, because you so rarely see characters
Jade
use
the
scythes
Necromancer?
as weapons.
I see scythes all the freaking time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Not in a Tails game.
I see them everywhere.
Not in a Tails
That
game.
doesn't matter.
Anyway, so
Well, it seems I'm famous.
Rumors have
Jade
spread far and
has a
wide
code
how
name
you
of
scuttled
Necromancer.
corpses
I'm sure that won't be
of
Holy
relevant
crap.
after a while.
Oh, it'll become relevant
My
very
stories have
soon.
nothing on
You
yours.
spoiled my surprise.
Largo the Black Lion, one of the 6 god generals of the Oracle Knights.
Your subtitle sucks.
Largo, the Black Lion of the
I've
6
been
God
waiting
Generals.
for a chance
That's
to
like Black
cross the
Lion.
blades
Your
with
subtitle
you.
sucks.
But unfortunately, right now, I must retrieve Phone Master Ion.
Well, unfortunately for you,
afraid I can't
Ion's not really near here. Well, actually, no,
I
he's in
kind
the
of
other
like
room,
to.
but
As
you're not
I
gonna
kind of
know
like
that.
to.
Don't move.
I kind of like
You
to
want this
imagine
boy
that
dead.
his repeal is basically, no, you.
Sort of.
Jade the Necromancer.
For some reason, I
Letting you
keep
go now
every time I
only
see this guy,
means
I just keep thinking that he has troubles just trying to come up with comebacks. He's
If I see
Also,
you on
Largo
a
is also voiced by Malik, I think.
yeah, he did. I believe that is his case.
A phone slot seal?
Shit.
I brought that here to seal the Phone Master's phonic arts. I didn't expect to wind up using it like this.
Damn it, Largo, you bastard.
I was kind of saving it for later, but whatever.
I was saving it for somebody else who's not nearly as powerful as you, but I might as well use it on you.
Get phone on at the ceiling. Hurry!
Yes, sir!
Basically, he just got Samus Aran.
Oh no, I ran into a wall. Now I lost all my stuff.
I'm on it.
Not well. At least he didn't just get pushed into a wall. But yes, they're gonna mention this in about 2 minutes. But yeah,
Oh shit.
even despite the fact that he's gotten slightly weaker, he can still do a pretty damn good job of fighting Largo by himself.
Yeah, he doesn't really need.
We'll take back the bridge.
It's like what they're trying to get at is the
But
fact
your
that
arts
yes,
are
his art is sealed, but that doesn't really change much.
Indeed.
Yeah, he's the
It's likely
colonel
to take
for a
several
reason.
months to
So,
fully undo this phone slot seal.
unfortunately, this just means, man, I gotta gain him 35 levels again.
We can still
And
it.
beyond.
All right.
Like, I want
Luke,
all of his
let's go.
badass stuff. That's not fair.
I'm just looking at Luke's
Luke.
face. It's like I have seen some shit.
This also makes this scene is also hilariously ironic if you're doing New Game Plus and you carry over all your arts.
Well, that's ironic.
Because you'll still have all of Jade's arts, and he'll say he can't use all of them, but
It's like, well,
you
that's-
still technically
there's a-
can't because you lose all your TP, but you don't have to relearn them at least.
Yeah, that kind of has to. I don't. The cutscenes really don't take New Game Plus into account.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't. But I mean, it's you might as well not have those arts because you're not going to be using them for a long time anyway.
I don't know. I kind of used explosion during the tutorial of Symphonia, but hey, it was pretty funny while it lasted.
I can follow that logic. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to kill people. These are the kinds of things where I don't get why people make fun of Luke for. Like, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to kill
This is
people.
the part that no, this is the part where you start to kind of understand, but at the same time, it's just kind of eh. No, I think what
It's one of the
I
first
think what the people are
RPGs that I've
getting at-
seen where the main character flat out says, "I don't really want to kill people."
I think what people are trying to get at is the fact that after this scene happens, it's never kind of brought up again.
Oh, it's brought up.
No, I meant after the scene after this entire sequence, it's never brought up again.
Yeah,
I
but
think that's kind of what people are getting at. It kind of like ruins the immersion there.
kind of. I mean, at the risk of going a little off tangent here, it's no different from Jude. Jude doesn't like fighting either.
And that's proving why nobody likes Fangblade. It's completely freaking
Well,
useless.
Fangblade's okay. It's the first art that you learn, though, so of course you're not going to use it very much.
Yeah, but against multiple enemies, it does jack.
It's kind of a weaker... It's, like I've said before, it's basically a weaker version of Tiger Blade.
Tiger Blade's better in every single way.
That's why I said it's a weaker version of Tiger Blade, so yeah.
Yeah, let's get there.
Yeah, he's down to level 5. He went from he'd lost 40 levels, holy shit. He had like 17 arts, now he only has Sonic Spear.
God damn it. Colonel, are you okay? Well, I'm not stabbed, am I? No? Well, then I'm fine.
Oh, that just means I can't use my magic. It's not like I'm gonna die. I'm still more useful than Luke, though. It's like, fuck you, Jade. That's basically what he said. Like, I'm still more useful than Luke.
I'm still useful than douchebag here.
I would say he's right, but at this point, he and Luke are pretty much even at this point right now. Kinda. They're kinda even. Once Jade starts learning his spells again, then he'll definitely be better, but... right here, and so like, should I go forward? And like, nah. There's more stuff you can get.
If I remember right, I was trying to figure out which way goes to bonus stuff. and I wound up going to plot regardless. And I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that was completely pointless.
Yeah, that's kind of why I decided not to go up. Cause I was just like, I know you have to go up, but I don't want to go up yet because if I go too far, I might miss.
Actually, plot is going straight.
Yeah, that's.
So it's like, oops.
But I may as well explore this place.
These guys hurt near the start of the game.
Yeah, they're pretty easy, especially considering you can just kind of let Jade kill everything for you at this point. We're not foolish enough to head back to the bridge right here, huh? Well, we probably could. I'd be perfectly fine, but you got a good point.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I just remembered. I just realized you have to go that way later. Oops.
Yeah. Like you do come. We are gonna come back here later, but like a lot later. So
Define a lot later.
if you want to look for items, do it now.
God, the load times are driving me nuts.
What
I said
is?
the load times are driving me nuts.
Oh, they're not that bad. I'm telling you, when I watch these during editing, I will make sure that the load times don't take too terribly long. If the load times go for more than a minute, then I'll cut it. But usually the load times are only about 10-15 seconds.
Rabble.
No, I don't blame you for being for being frustrated by it. I'm frustrated by it too. It's a PS2 game. It shouldn't take this long to load.
Blarg, I'm asleep.
God damn it.
Curse you, Jigglypuff!
That's a much more effective way of doing it.
Let's take back the
Every time I make that comparison, I keep expecting to see Tyr with a marker.
Hey, what do I
God
do?
damn it.
You stay here and be a dumbass.
More like stay out of the
You
way.
stay here and try not to touch anything. Fine.
Don't touch anything.
Well, fine, bitch.
No,
How come
it's
that
like
attack didn't fall
it's the
asleep
same
anyway?
it's the same command Caboose is given. It's like whatever you do, don't touch anything.
Here we go again. What the heck is a seventh phone on?
You don't know? It's the 7th known phonon.
I don't know how Mew knows about this stuff.
Just discovered.
The heck is the 7th phone on? It's the 7th known phone on. Well, I don't know what I expected.
I know, right?
Your voice drives me.
I'm half expecting them to fly. Whee!
I don't know how he's spitting fire when he's spinning around like that.
Damn.
Good job,
That
Luke.
scared the hell out of me. Go back to sleep.
No.
He's already asleep.
You just kicked him.
You moron.
I told you not to touch anything.
Whoa. He got up.
What part of not touch anything
Moron.
do you not understand?
Stay back.
And now we have some character development for Luke. Here.
As in, if you lose this fight, it's entirely your fault.
That was pretty epic. I did not expect to learn Raging Blast right in the middle of that.
You missed.
You physically cannot lose this fight.
Well, you can. You just have to not look at all.
No, all you have to do is move out of the way. The battle lasts a whole 5 seconds.
Blarg, I am dead.
You can make that scene look hilarious if you decide to switch Luke's equipment to the wooden sword before this scene. You'll actually see him stab the guy with the wooden sword and he'll still die.
Ah, a splinter.
What happened?
So I was like, wow, you completely undermined the whole point of this scene.
Ah, a splinter. I am dead now.
I've actually seen somebody's Let's Play of where they did that just to show off how stupid looking it was.
See, Donatello is not so dumb now, huh?
Your sword, you worthless reject.
What are you talking about? Donatello's the only turtle that uses a wooden
Yeah,
weapon.
that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, can't kill people, huh? Yeah, I'd like to see you do
As
that.
they say, necromancer.
Yeah, missed.
Well, hello, random guy that we shouldn't know anything about.
I have better red hair than you.
Ash, have you forgotten your orders, or have you just decided?
I also have dark clothes. It makes me even better.
Have you forgotten your orders? Have you forgotten how much of a bitch you are?
Restrain them and lock them in a
I kind of expect Ash to say that to her right now. Like, why aren't you following orders? I don't know. Why are you such a bitch?
Heed my
I'm not going to spoil who that character is, but we do know that as Ash now, but we will learn more about Ash
goodness.
much
And
later.
no, he's not a
In your
Pokemon
sleep.
trainer.
No, he's much better than that, Ash.
God! Anything's better than that.
In a cabin on board the Tartarus.
You call this a cabin?
That's right.
Or not even
Monsters
campfire.
attacked, and then
By cabin, I mean it's a prison cell.
I want
I killed someone.
no one important.
And to be fair, I don't blame Luke for being shook up by this.
looked
It
like
is the
they
first
took
time
Iron
he
away.
actually killed
It's a nor-
somebody, and he didn't do it
it's a
on
normal
purpose.
reaction.
We overheard the Oracle Knight
Yeah,
say,
it's a
"Sounds
very
like
normal
they'll be
reaction.
returning to the Tartarus."
Which is kind of why, which is
We'll ambush them
coming
and
up
arrest
makes me
them.
kind of really hate Tyr.
Not really.
Wait,
Doesn't really do
Because like
anything.
she's like, I get it. You're scared about killing people. Stop being a baby about it. We're gonna go kill more
Well,
people.
you have to look at it from her perspective. This is a military setting. He's not used to being in a
I
military
know, I
setting.
know. It's
You have to look at it from that. If you
And it does-
if you look at it from that perspective, her response is a little more
They'll
it's a
kill
little more
us if we
reasonable.
don't kill them first.
yeah, it's the same with Jade. It's like,
These are
What are you
military
saying?
trained people.
We're
Luke is
talking about
not.
human lives.
yeah, exactly, and it makes
Yes.
perfect sense.
Human
That's
life is
the
about
big
it.
difference.
And even Jade admits to that.
But if we
It's
sit
like
here
it's
and
not.
do nothing,
Well, it's not like we have much of a
It's
choice.
like we don't want to kill people because we want to kill people. We do it because there's no
Right
other
now,
choice.
this is our
Especially if we're
battlefield.
captured
There's
right
no
now.
good or evil
Quote,
here, just
unquote.
life or death.
Well, they kind of are. They're kind of in a
Quote,
cell.
unquote.
There's danger even in normal life. One could be attacked by monsters or bandits.
Because
Yeah, you
because
kinda
life is
remember
just
that when we got
because
warped
life
into-
just sucks.
Remember when we got warped to Tatteru Valley?
Those with the
Life
strength
just
of
sucks.
life
Deal
do.
with it.
Sometimes even children. They do what they must.
She's
in
not really
order to
saying it that
survive.
bluntly, but yeah.
You
That's
have
got
to be
nothing
blunt
to
at
do
one
with
point.
me. I didn't know anything
No, I know.
about
I mean,
that,
she's
but I
being
didn't come
blunt,
here
but she's
because
not
I
being
wanted
that
to.
blunt. She's not like saying life sucks, deal with it. She's just explaining how life
What
works.
kind of environment must one grow up in to be this ignorant of the situation?
You have no
Kinda like
idea.
that.
Malkuth attempt to kidnap him, he's been forbidden to leave his manor for his own safety.
And now you do.
I see.
There. Like, oh,
Then I suppose it's natural for him not to know anything about the world.
see, and while he says that in
I
a
can't
sarcastic
help it.
manner, he
I don't have memories
does
of my
sincerely
childhood. I don't know
agree
anything.
that he was kind of a douche
Yeah,
for not knowing that.
I think that's
It's
one of the
my
problems with Jade is that he has a
responsibility
tough
all of
time
this
showing that he
happened,
actually
so I
cares.
promise I'm going to get you back home.
Well, he's that kind of character. He's the snarky character, so everything he says comes off as
In return,
douchebag.
He has a
don't
ti-
get in our
douche.
way.
He has a tough time
If you're
showing that he
not
actually
willing
cares.
to fight, you're only going to be a
Yeah,
burden.
but in a sense, that's
I didn't
kind of
say
what
I
makes me
wouldn't
think
fight.
he's
I
hilarious.
just
Oh,
don't
yeah,
wanna kill
definitely.
anyone.
Because he'll say things like that at the
It's
most
the same
inappropriate
thing.
times, and
Right
it's
now, fighting
perfect.
means fighting against the human
It's
beings
like,
who
well,
took
look,
the
now that you're done
Tartarus.
being a bachelor, let's go.
I'm gonna
If you don't
jump
wanna
ahead a
kill the
little bit, but the
enemy, then
best
stay
thing
hidden
about
behind
Jade is
us.
when he points out how he's old and how everyone needs to
Just
do stuff
say,
for him
let's
because he's
not
too
fight
old
anymore
to be,
than we have
to
to.
be dealing with this
Don't
kind of
wanna
shit.
die.
I'm a frail old man.
It's not
No,
like-
basically he does that. Like
it's
at
not
times
like
where they
I'm
have
killing
like when
people
they
because I want to.
like we'll get into that in the next part where it involves
So,
like the
you
game
want to
teaching
fight?
you how to
I'll be counting on you as part of our
how to
force.
move things, and it's just like
I
Luke,
said
I don't.
I will.
He's like, Luke, why are you making Tyr do all the work? It's like so he's like, fine. He's like, wait a sec, why aren't you doing it? Oh, I'm too
And
old.
they're
at
out.
th-
That
at
took
my
like
age,
five,
I'm
and that took a
so-
whole minute.
Necromancer, heed my command.
Yeah, basically.
That's why
He's
I
like,
kept saying
good.
quote unquote because like
Yeah, it's like, so it's like, what? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna fight with us or not? Yeah, shit. Yeah. Okay.
that
Yeah, I could have done this like 5 minutes ago if you wouldn't have stopped bitching.
that girl. Something tells me I'm not going to like you.
The Tartarus is completely
Yes. Probably not.
I hope you die. Anyway,
Oh, you
I
monster.
don't like her. I'm sorry.
Emergency shutdown
I know.
in advance.
I don't
It'll
really.
take them some time
To be honest, I don't really care for her either. So.
Basically, I know this shit more than they do, so I'm gonna dick with it for it.
Well, it's a good thing Jade knows a lot about this shit.
It's like I know this shit better than they do, so I'm gonna use it to dick with them.
One that will open.
pretty much. Like, they do realize I'm a colonel, right? Which means I know this ship inside and
They
out.
took away our weapons.
Like it means anything.
They're probably still.
Hey,
Let's
hey,
look for
a
them.
competent military. They actually took away our weapons. So in the next video, we're gonna have to go get our weapons back because we can't really fight anything without our weapons.
I'm pretty sure they're just in the room over.
There's some. Yeah, We'll find them relatively
Yeah,
quick.
real competent. Right. Okay.